Shalom, everyone. Shabbat Shalom. I hope that you're doing fantastic. So if you're new and you don't know what Shabbat Shalom is, that is, I'm not Jewish, for one thing. I'm not religious. I'm not churchy, but I could come across that way too. I do use living language and homemade decks and the runes, and I get on here and I read scripture sometimes. I'm just for the truth and uprightness and doing good to your neighbor and acknowledging the heavens as we should, because as above so below, as in the earth so as it is in heaven, right? And it's the truth. And the one who's running the universe is Jehovah, and he is greatly to be praised. And he is our salvation, our Yeshua in Hebrew. So anyway, that's who I am. I keep the commandments. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. But I do, and this is who I am. And today is the Shabbat, and so anyway, that's why I said Shabbat Shalom. And so welcome if you stay. Those of you who are returning, welcome back. Those who have a birthday or an anniversary or anything like that today, I hope it's fantastic. I hope it's very restful for your soul. And those of you who are hurting in any way, shape, or form, I send you love and light. I just ask that the Holy Spirit just come around you, just hover over you and give you words of wisdom inside your soul, and that would just bring you up higher, and you would find comfort within your storm that you are finding yourself in. I get it. I really, really get it. But anyway, I just send you love and light today, and Jehovah will surely lead the way if you call out upon him. He is your salvation, your Yeshua. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and see what the Shabbat is bringing to us today in word. Now, if you are new, I get real talk here on my channel. We do look at the good, the bad, the ugly. We don't want to bring any kind of burden in on the Shabbat. At the same time, we look at whatever the Jehovah wants to bring out, and so we can fix it, okay? So anyway, it's real talk on my channel. If you are finding yourself in any type of energies that are coming across that's convicting you, man, conviction's hard sometimes, but it's needful for us. It really, really is. And so just fix it. Come up higher and just ask Jehovah to help you fix it. Okay? All right. Thank you, Jehovah, for this day. We just give you praise, glory, and honor. You made it. You deserve to be rejoiced within it from our heart in purity. And we inquire at your hand as always in all the things that we are setting our heart to do today. Let it be found resting in you. Let it be found finding victory in you. What do you want to bring out here for any given person? I thank you that you bind, block, and rebuke all negative, dry, wicked forces and command them to go straight into the pit of hell. Right here, right now, Jehovah rebuke you. I thank you for truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I thank you, divine. So we have breath that came out. And it's two H's here that make the word breath in the Hebrew, the living language that I'm using here. And it's... I guess is how you'd say it in the Hebrew. No, but I don't have anybody teach me, so I teach myself as good as I can. But it means breath, and it means exist. And it's also can go to heavy breath in a woe. This is someone looking at a great sight. It's the pictograph of two of the little guys standing there with his hands up, saying, beholding something very, very great and having a long breath is what it says. Kind of an energy here. Okay, so we have to exist, and some people are dealing with people who have lost a loved one, and I send you love and light. I actually seen the it just came out. The bereavement card just came out. I was just fixing to say I already seen the bereavement card this morning, and it just jumped out. So the divine is addressing a death of a relative or a friend or just some type of grievous loss. Okay, we also have the Shamash, this came out reading that I did last night. This is the sun, but this word here represents a hot wind from the sun causing a desolation. Something's taking place. If we just want to take the phonics of the sun, somebody's lost their son, or their son has done something that has caused some type of grievous loss, energetically, physically, emotionally, that's caused them to go whoa, or or looked at something with the breath is here. Okay, and we've got a hot wind. The wind is our breath. It's existing, right? And the wind goes back to our mind, our thoughts as well. So the divine's bringing something out here. Jehovah, what else do you want to bring out here about this? What are you fixing to say to us? Okay. We have music that is involved in something. Now, music goes to your vocal cords and your singer and stuff like that. But there's something here that's taking somebody's breath away, energetically, physically, emotionally, like I said, that's connected to some type of a musical situation. Now, obviously, if you are attending a funeral or something like that and there's music being played, there's something connected to this today for the divine to bring it out. And like I said, he's literally bringing that bereavement out as I begin to say that I already seen it. So you're going to talk about something. And let's see what he wants to say. I'm going to take another little deck here, a homemade deck, and just get some more words before we take the tarot on it. Jehovah, I bless you today. What do you want to talk about? This hot wind from the sun causing a desolation. Something could have happened in a really hot type of a place. Maybe you were playing music out at, if you were out in a place of camping or something like that this summer. I'm not sure. It'll be different for any given person. What do you want to bring out here, Jehovah? Thank you. So everything stolen will be returned. That's prophecy. They found the evidence of something here. Well, that was coming out last night. And we have something medical here. Well, we've got breath and existence, and so close and yet so far away. So some people have been separated from their families and things like that because of a desolation that has taken place here. Okay, I'm going to take... Jehovah, you just cut these because you know everything and nothing's too difficult for thee. So your sister or your sister-in-law started something here. All right, let's get on with it. Jehovah, what do you want to bring out about this stuff? So there's something medical here, and they found the evidence, and that literally was coming out last night in a reading, and I was only using this deck. I didn't pull this out, this little homemade deck that I was fixing. So... They also found evidence where somebody was that reading I did last night. Somebody had like something wrapped up in a cloth, and we had children coming out there, and it stated in the very near future that whatever was connected to the children and the toys or whatever it was, if it's somebody musical that did something, then that's what it's showing. For some people, if somebody did steal your work and it was your writer or your creative or something like that, then that's what it's showing. But it's saying that there's going to be jail. There's been an oppression here. There really has. And somebody's going to be able to rest after a broken heart. Showing it. This soulmate stuff showing itself here to me. Whatever this has been, but they found the evidence, and somebody had a big sigh or breath, or obviously if somebody did die, their breath left them, right? Jehovah, what do you want to bring out here? Somebody has been sitting as a stalemate for a long time trying to figure something out here. There's going to be some bereavement here. There's going to be a recompense for your loss and whatever you went through. All right, you could work for, I could be talking to a doctor, or somebody work for a hospital. Medical energy is here, obviously. It's connected to that. So we have the high priestess coming out here, and the high priestess is secrets. This is the other woman. This is somebody who has high volume understanding in the positive of this thing. The high priestess is the in the Hebraic language, it's the bet, it's the B. Often the high priestess also has the J and the T on the card, so we'll just throw that out there. Person, place, or thing, first, middle, or last name for any given person. We have somebody here though that could be in a priesthood type of, it's a priestess. Male or female, it doesn't matter, just to bring something out here, or somebody who is connected to spirituality of some kind. Okay, but there's been a hot desolation from the sun. That the sun would go back. Well, the sun right now is in Libra, and the sun also is connected to Leo, but it could be anybody. But we'll just throw this out there because it's there. So the tower is here. This is knowledge. This is big time knowledge, people, of something. Well, because they found the evidence. It's really taken a high volume intuition to figure something out. This is a disaster with the tower. Okay, it has been a disaster because there's been a heavy woe here. That somebody literally had a huge, long, kind of something. Excuse me. And I'm feeling that. Somebody died by some type of real grievous thing that took place that brought a desolation, and it could have been sexual death that took place. Okay, somebody was raped that way. For that ain't gonna be for everybody, but that's come through my spirit, and something's huge here. This is knowing something. This is a paradigm shift. This is so we got Pisces and Virgo and Aquarius out here, and somebody does know something because I found it. It was coming out last night. And somebody, either musical is involved or your music or something like that is coming out here showing. And you're going to be recompensed for that. So the wheel is here. This is Sagittarius energy. And this is something happened on a travel trip or something like that. Then it did. Your sister or your sister-in-law is involved here. This is the husband. And this is also protection. It's the law. Somebody going to go to jail if they didn't die, and then they found the evidence. Obviously somebody died here that Jehovah's bringing out here. We also have the Emperor, and the Emperor literally was in that reading that I did last night. This is headship. This is a husband and protection as well. So we have it twice out here. And we have the other woman for some of you all. Maybe your sister or your sister-in-law was another woman to something here. That's involved in thievery of something and medical situations and whatever the evidence was. So we definitely have the law out here, and we definitely have a father figure, a boss is here as well, showing itself in this reading, people. This huge, what's coming out here. We'll just let the divine speak on what's underneath this, Jehovah. There's been a widow that has been bound in grief. Well, yes, it's been hard. Somebody's really been put out. This is hostile enemy energy. Well, look, this is pride and ego and conceit here. Okay, in the negative of the Wheel of Fortune, this is exaggeration. It goes the other way. And somebody stole something, and then they exaggerated about it, and they absolutely knew what they did. They knew what they did for some of you all sexually. They knew what they knew what they were doing on the internet tower. Okay, where things have been stolen, money wise. Okay, because we got fortune here. We do. We have fortune here. So the Emperor get up and give aid and put a judgment on something. And he represents for us at its highest vibration, the father figure of the universe, and Jehovah is that. And he's seen everything. This is the eye. This is the eye in here. And then we have perception here. So somebody could perceive that somebody did see something and it was disastrous and it was the truth, and somebody had high volume to tap into that thing. And so this was cause and effect. This is reaping and sowing. This is karmic situation going on here. Okay? Wow. We got family here showing up. But what else do you want to bring out here? The bouquet. Well, this is gifts, and everything stolen is going to be returned to you. Okay, whatever the situation has been, this is joy and peace and healing and beauty from all this hardship that's gone on. Okay, what else you want to bring out here, Jehovah? We have the child. Okay, well, children. Yes, and look, there's death issues here. There's a grave. Like I said, I believe somebody found a child that was wrapped up in some type of a clothing, or somebody. This is the 13. This is death, and it's right here at the bottom of the deck. There's been somebody's breath was taken away. If it wasn't this child, if somebody died, and maybe it was your father, or maybe it was the other woman that died. I don't know, but there was a big disaster here, okay, or something just energetically did. However, this energy is going to hit you. It's literally coming out here for us to look at. The stars are here. They're knowing something. They're big time knowing something. And look, the divine said the other day that the heavens was going to fall. And look, we got people falling from the tower. It's the same energy. They're falling right out. All right, and this is huge, people. And this is exposure as well with the stars. It represents the universe. We have the father figure of the universe here. And faith, okay? And so somebody's name could be Faith. I don't know what your story is, but definitely there's something that's ended here, and somebody gonna be able to sing music again because they found the evidence, and somebody gonna go to jail because they caused a desolation. They really did, unfortunately. So if somebody today died and they found the evidence that way, then that energy is here. If somebody obviously died in the past, then they found the evidence, and somebody gonna go to jail from that from that scenario there. So it's from this hostile energy here. So seen on TV. Well, there's something huge. The Emperor is also known things, and so is the Tower. Okay. Wow, the truth is here. The truth is here. So hope against hope, and somebody's had to because they've been oppressed. All right, people, this will come out here today for the energy. Keep your ears open because you're going to hear something about something that's been so huge, and there's a lot of fortune attached to this thing. And it's going to take somebody's breath away as well. Whatever this has been for any given person, this widow. Okay, well, somebody says, I'm in love with you. And then there's a punishment here from a ruler or an officer or an overseer, which is the Emperor is here. The Emperor is here. We got spirituality here as well. We got all kinds of stuff showing itself out here in this reading, people. But this is what's going on. And you're going to be able to be whole again because the Divine's going to give it all back to you. All right? So rejoice. Shalom.